So, hello and welcome back with Raimers Deluxe and the next great game collection here about my favorite game console. It's the Xbox 360 and you can see it's about all the games. Yes, I've got make picture here and the picture are 5 seconds long and yes, so I haven't got to take picture about the guitars or the drums or something else more the dancing mat here about the games because I've got no place and I think every collector have the same problem. We need more place. So at the last there are two pictures about the Xbox 360. So I've got the old one and the new one. But on the old one, the CD-ROM is damaged, but I can fix it. But yes, I play more and more with the game, so that's not the problem. And you can see here there are some epic games, and I've got the uncut version about Call of Duty World War II because in the German version you don't can play the zombie modus and that's that different and the violence is more in the other Paul or not in the Paul version. And what can I say more? Yes, there's a lot of collection, and yes, somebody thinking what's wrong with me because I've got some Lego games like Lego Dimension, but I think it's a very great game because you spend a lot of money in there. That's not so good, but you can play in lots different worlds like the Simpson world or the Goonie world. And yes, so there gives a lot of great worlds, and I think that's a great idea, but it's very that they are taking off the add-ons, and yes, so I'm a little bit worried. And the same great games are Skylanders. I think that's perfect. You can rank up your character who's set on the plays, and yes, so it's a fantastic idea, and I think so we've get in the future better things and stuff, and because I think that's a perfect idea to integrate it in the future in the games, and so I think they can make role games, and I think yes, so it's a great idea. And with Disney Infinity, it's the same, but I think you can make more with Lego Dimensions. And yes, so Bioshock, yes, that's perfect. And yes, I'm a very big fan about Call of Duty, but I haven't got all title who comes out. The first part I've got on the Xbox 360, but I don't can show it to you because I have downloading. It's the same with some other great game title. I've got it from the internet on my console, and for me, yes, it's a little bit worry because I'd like to collect the CD-ROMs and the cases about the great games. And so great AP games are Gears of War, and I didn't understand it. The first two parts was forbidden in Germany to sell, and the third part was allowed. So, crazy. I don't know why, because you're fighting with aliens and enemies and not real people. So GTA, they have say that's okay in Germany, but when you drive with a white car through the persons, and yes, you can see the blood on the car, and they say no, it's all okay. And Gears of War, yes, but it's a very great game, and that's perfect that they had allowed a lot of parts about that one, but I haven't got the last one, so only at the three parts. So the fourth and the fifth I haven't got. And what can I say more? Yes, Kinect games I've got placed it on the last year about my collection. I think that's a perfect idea for the children who couldn't spend money for the Disneyland, and with that one you can walk through Disneyland. So that's a great game and very funny. And yes, I'm in some weeks 40 years old, but yes, inside in me is a child, so I can say it. And yes, you can growing up every time, but child are you only one time in your life. What can I say more? Yes, about PlayStation 3 and 4, I haven't got it, so I don't can make any pictures about something what I haven't got. And yes, so after that one comes the last clip about my games collection. That's the Xbox One, but more later about that one, and you can see it about the time. So at this time I say thank you to all people who watch my channel, and you're the best viewers in the universe. And thanks for spending your time into my videos. And I think when I'm finished with all videos about my game collection, I make videos about the games, and so I can show you about my game collection. And don't get me wrong, but I don't go in disco, drink no alcohol, and so I can spend the money to the video games. And yes, I'm not a fun breaker, but yes, you can have fun without any drugs or alcohol or something else more. So spend it more to your girlfriend, go with they to the cinema, or spend it to the game collection. So that's yes. So everyone knows where he spent his money. Some other expensive hobbies are spending it to rebuild original cars, and yes, so that's nice. But my I haven't got much brain for cars. But yes, so that's the life. Every person got his own favorite hobby. And what can I say more? Yes, so Saints Row, that's a great part, or Test Drive Unlimited. So a person shows me the game when I was younger, and I haven't got a think, oh, that's good games or something else more. But I had the chance to play it, and I have seen, okay, they need to go into my games collection, like Dead Rising 2. This game is very funny, and the first part about Dead Rising is very awesome because it's remembering about the zombie film where they are spending a lot of time in the shopping mall, and that's very funny. And you can play it more and more to the end. For the person who plays that the first time, it's a little bit very boring because they don't know the shortcuts about the shopping mall and how often you play that game. So it makes more and more fun because you get from some other games some Easter eggs, like the boots from Mega Man or the Mega Blaster. You can unlock that one, and yes, so that's really, really funny. And yes, you need to level up your character that you're stronger and something else more. So that's really a fantastic game, but when you play it the first time, it looks like a little bit boring. What can I say more? Yes, Army of Two, perfect. It's a little bit a crossover from Gears of War, but it makes a lot of fun. So when you get a good friend, you can beat every internet match because you can only play 2 versus 2. But it's very interesting and awesome game. What can I say more? Yes, you can see in my collection some rare and epic games like On Chain Bearer, Bikini Ninja Squad. That was luck for me because I've seen it and was going to the game shop, and so he ordered me that game. So I'm very happy that I get it in my collection. And a lot of people say, that's worry because we don't know what to do. But yes, there gives other game titles, so it comes out and you don't know what you need to make. But I don't can remembering about that great game. I'm sorry. But yes, and that's the same like Dead Rising. You need to play more and more time that you can see and know what to do. And yes, so it's very funny. Or Lollipop Chainsaw, that's really funny game, and yes, so they makes a lot of fun, or that, or all the other great games like Wheelman, and so I often keep my eyes open in the shops and something else more that I can grab one or two great games for the Xbox 360. So the game collection isn't over. It likes for all the other game consoles that I had, and yes, but it's sometimes hard because the game sellers often have the games what I had, or maybe too expensive. I know that's every money okay, but for me it's too expensive, so I wait and keep my eyes open all of the time. And it's a little bit worry that the Xbox One couldn't play every Xbox 360 game, so I didn't understand it, because a handful they have make that you can play with the Xbox One, Xbox 360 games. I hope they make it so that you can play all Xbox 360 games, or the older games, because Kung Fu Chaos for the Xbox, it's very interesting, and there gives a lot of great games, and it's very that they don't make the Xbox One so that you can play the Xbox or the Xbox 360 games. But we will know it more and more in the future. And what can I say more? Yes, about all my game consoles, you can see I've got no place in my room. It's full. It's more as full. It's 4 meters long, 2 meters big, and yes, so a window is inside and a door, and the door goes in to open. So that's more space and space what I lost, but it's okay. And so I can say I hope you had enjoyed all my videos here about my games collection, and thanks for spending your time to my channel, and I hope that I can grow up more and more and make more and more great videos. And sometimes it's a little bit hard with my health, but you give me all of the power to make more and more videos, and so I say thanks to everyone. And so when you like racing games, so let's look at TPL Motorsports, and I love his videos, and there you can see a lot of great games, epic games and old games, and he show you a lot of great things, stuff, and nice tricks. And so it's very nice when you can look at his channel. And yes, so at this time is sending out a lot of greetings around the world, and yes, so make peace and no war. And yes, so it's perfect when you only make war on the computer and the internet. And yes, what can I say more? The Xbox 360, I had tuned up someone with glass cases and something else more, but it's worry that it's damaged, and I had throw it away. And yeah, so it's worry that I don't can show it to you, because inside there was a lot of lights and something else more. It looks like really perfect, but it's in the trash. Yes, it makes only that the trash looks like beautiful. And the Nintendo Labo, it's perfect. I have forgot it to call it at the Switch clip, because yes, it's very easy. It's when you break something, you can fix it, and that's really great things. And yes, I have buy per package €20, and that was very cheap, and with that price you make nothing wrong, and it's perfect for the child. And yes, so the Kinect, I've got it for the Xbox 360 and the Xbox One, but I don't have place it. And yes, it's like the same with the drums and the dance mat for one game. And yes, so I couldn't make photos because they are in some bags, and yes, it's hard to find them and get a place where I can place that all. So my friends, that was a very long game collection about my Xbox 360, so thanks for watching my video. I love you all, take care of you all, and don't forget, life is too short for a game. Your Raimers Deluxe, bye bye.